Okay, so we are going to dry this rose. It's going to take about 2 weeks to do. We're going to put it in borax. I'm going to basically plant it in that. We're going to pour the borax into an airtight container, and then we'll plant the rose along with some of the flowers and leaves along with it. And then in 2 weeks, we are going to open it back up. We will empty out the borax very carefully. And the rose will be completely dry and it will retain its color. So that's what we're going to do. So let's get ready to get that all set up. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to cut stems shorter because we don't need to have them that long. I'm going to cut the rose stem at an angle, about a 45-degree angle. So like that. I'm going to remove dried parts of the flower. I want to get rid of that part of the leaf. I'll use some of these other leaves here. So I'm going to lay that right there for right now. We'll go ahead and use that leaf. So we don't need any of this at all. So they've got some pretty little flowers in here as well. So again, about a 45-degree angle. You don't really have to arrange it the way you want it to look. You just want to be able to have them planted in there so that they can dry. So basically what the borax does is it removes all of the moisture out of the flowers, out of the plants, but it doesn't remove any of the color at all. I've done this a few times. It turned out really good. The one thing that I did find is that you definitely want to only keep it in there for about 2 weeks. You don't want it in there for any longer, otherwise they become so dry that they're too brittle. All I'm doing is I'm pouring this borax in here. I didn't do the full box just yet. So now I'm going to take this rose and I'm going to plant it carefully right there. So that's planted there. I'm going to plant that right there too. I'll put these little flowers right over here. You don't want it right up against the plastic because you want to be able to get the rest of the borax in and around the flowers and the leaves and stuff. Okay, and now we're going to carefully pour the borax in the rose. You want the borax to be all in there. I'm going to pour it around the leaves. Okay, so now that's all completely in there. See a little bit of the rose there. So I'm going to take this little stick right here, and I'm going to kind of move that away from the plastic. There we go. All right, now I'm going to take the lid. You want to burp your Tupperware. So basically press down the center, then lift the corner up, and then do that. And now it's indented in here, and all the air is gone. So today's Sunday, and in 2 Sundays, we'll take it all out. So until then, all right.